I think the most important part of this machine is understand where all the filters are, because if a machine can't exhale, it sure can't inhale. So let's make sure we know where all the filters, including the filter bag, are. So first of all, the paper bag, take your hose off, and you can get to the top here to get to your paper bag when it's full. There are people that take these out, dump them out, and reuse them, and you can do that, and I'm not saying you shouldn't. However, as the pores get filled, you'll have less suction of your vacuum. One of the things that we do differently and unique is we have a little paper tab on top here that you can take off. As you're pulling it out, it allows you to take this off, and you can pinch and shut your bag so you don't have dust flying in your face. I would recommend doing that when it's in here before you pull it out and have that puff of smoke go in your face. So that's a nice little feature. And you throw that bag away, and then you can grab your next bag. The second filter, the secondary filter right here, try to keep this cleaned out as much as you can. It's obviously porous and has to be, so it does get dirty after a while, but you can shake this out and blow it out. Do not just use this as your bag, because it's the next filter away from your motor. And as dirt gets down to the motor, obviously you can have failures. So that's your second filter, and that just pops back in here. Real simple. The third filter that we want you to be aware of is on the base here. This whole base comes apart. The vac motor's on the base, so this whole thing can come apart. So if you have your motor fails, you can actually just have one of these in stock, or have them ship you just that area, and you can get your motor piece fixed. On the base, there's a motor filter right above the motor, right here. You need to check that probably every 5 bags, and in fact, it's in the package of bags that comes that you can buy with the machine. There is one of those filters in there that after you've gone through 5 bags, it's probably time to take a look at that, because some dirt and debris is going to get down to there. So understand where it is and make sure you have the ability to change that out every package of bags that you go through. So that just takes that out and stops all the dirt from going to the motor itself. Lastly, there's an exhaust filter. And this exhaust filter is situated right here. It just pulls out. That doesn't get as dirty as often because all these other filters that it has to go through. There is an optional HEPA filter that Beatine's right here that would set on here, but you didn't purchase that with your machine, but it is an option. So we're going to put it back together real quick here. Just line it up. Got your straps. Strap the base down. Okay. I'm going to dig in and grab a new bag. Open up that bag and stick it in the machine. Take the cover, throw that back on. There's arrows to line it up. You'll see an arrow on this side to line that up so you have it on correctly. Just line that up, clamp it down, and you're ready to go. Really, the only major damage that happens on these backpacks is usually the cord, and they damage the cord. So most people tie the cord in knots so when they're vacuuming, it doesn't pull when they go to pull out of the pigtail here. So what we have done, instead of having to tie that cord in knots, we have put a little strain. This clip right here is a strain relief. What it does is you hook it onto your cord on the other side of the plug, and then attach it together. So now, when you pull it, it's not able to put any pressure in this area here, which ultimately could damage the cord going into the motor. So make sure you hook the clip on the outside of that second plug in there. Putting on the backpack, very simple. It's got a very ergonomic strapping mechanism and a back plate that allows it to be comfortable for the operator. The simplest way is just throwing it over your shoulder to get one on. Straps at the bottom here for around your waist and snug that up. And then you take the shoulder straps and you tighten those down a little bit. But again, the intent is just to stop the backpack from tilting backwards. There should be no real weight on the shoulders themselves. So this is just to firm it up. All the weight should be located on your hips. You also have a strap across here to make it a little more comfortable there. Standard tools. Standard tools, the way the tools operate, very simple. When it comes out of the box, it'll be there's a two-piece wand that you can just put together, as you can see there, and then unscrew this connection piece at the bottom to put whatever type of tool you want on the end. There you go. That's your standard tool for hard floor and carpets. Got the little strip here to allow you to do hard floor and carpets with the machine. With that, if you have any other questions, refer to your operations manual for any additional instructions. Thanks again for purchasing the Adgility backpack from Nilfisk Advance.